mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, telas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyang ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tudla, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitindig. Luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Pangasinan niya binabli, daan mo tani aligwas, iuragod ko lawas. Dan puso Pangasinan, agkanalingwanan, luyak kuya niya nagan, bedegdakan yaman. Muna kaya nung kasing paluring mapula, sa'y pagkakasati na kay nalilig na, labot ka na mabresika. Sa'y dayag mundak na'y datuktan sa'y yaman, sagdan na kapalan ngayon, naroon ang tansamting mo Pangasinan. Oriental lawas Bantayan, lawas takkan ikang duro Pangasinan, arwen kakal bayukuan, panamang pupungya wala na bangunan, ikikinon kusyukaman, Pangasinan luyang pinanyaman.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today marks another significant achievement in history. The time has come wherein our learners will receive their diploma as a result of their hard work and perseverance. Allow me to convey my congratulations first to the parents of the graduating class 2021. You must be very proud as parents, for you have played a great job during this COVID-19 pandemic. Your endless love, effort, and patience in supporting your children have reached the time where you will reap its fruits. I know how hard it is on your part to be the ones going to school to get and pass modules, and the best part of assisting, teaching your children to answer them. I hope you enjoyed it and made your bonding time more memorable. The fruit of this challenging time, your sacrifices has come, for you will witness your children to receive their well-earned diploma. May you continue supporting them, for we still don't know what this COVID-19 may bring us. To the teachers, thank you. I hope you will continue guiding your learners and be their inspiration on their next journey. May God bless you more. And to my dear learners, say my profound congratulations. I am proud of you. Your remarkable achievement had been recognized. COVID times had been difficult, but your resilience, courage, and patience have brought you to your graduation time. May your graduation day bring you joy, pride, happiness, and inspire you as you pursue your travel to the next level of your journey. Let us be your shadow and your inspiration to your next journey. May our Almighty God hold you, guide you in reaching your dreams. My dear learners, soar high. Don't stop. Don't be afraid in reaching your dream, for we will always be there for you. Continue making your alma mater proud. Guests, friends, and visitors, welcome. Feel comfortable and let us be part of this significant event in the life of our learners as we witness their graduation day. Again, welcome and God bless us all.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so, thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you, More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
The Department of Education's CAI for sulong edukalidad soars high despite COVID-19 pandemic. K for K-12 curriculum reforms, I for improving instruction and facilities, T, teachers upskilling, and E, engagement of stakeholders. The CAI creatively implemented alongside the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan, we sailed on and successfully surmounted the challenges of the unique school year 2020-2021. Congratulations to the achievers and survivors of Pandemic Year 1. Our salute to the parents, the volunteers, the entire community. My endless gratitude to the teachers, school personnel, principals, administrators, supervisory and support staff, and the top management of the Schools Division Office in Carlos City, Pangasinan. Kudos to the most resilient learners, completers, and graduates of pandemic school year 2020-2021. You deserve our warmest commendations on winning over all the struggles of the difficult situation. Learning from a distance through some new and strategic teaching modalities with the active engagement of parents and the entire community was completely different from the usual face-to-face classroom instruction. So there was a radical change to cope with, restraints, modes to adjust from, hindrances to conquer, rivers to cross, so to say. And certainly, we have answers to the problems at hand. Equipped with the 21st century skills, educators come up with innovative solutions, fueled by the burning goal: education must continue. The pandemic brought some fears, uncertainties, doubts, and dilemmas on how to face and conquer it. However, to the innate, resilient, and courageous Filipinos, the challenging situations triggered impacts that were, after all, beneficial and necessary towards strengthening the quality of education and building a better normal. The new normal that we had to embrace came in a series of changes and shifts in paradigms, coming up with the most essential learning competencies, distance learning modalities, printed and online modules, video lessons, broadcast lessons, activity sheets, online performance tests, new assessment modes, more active, interactive working relationships with internal and external stakeholders, sustaining the interest of learners, their parents, and the community. All this and more decorated our lives and kept us moving on to higher grounds in pandemic year 1. One thing that came about amid the pandemic that has greatly impacted the education community is the development of core values that as leaders and educators we have instilled love and became more humane as we care for each other's welfare and safety. We came up with collaborative and cooperative endeavors in order to help and strengthen one another. We became more considerate on the needs of others and more than willing to extend a helping hand. We became more passionate about our work, more generous, more self-reliant, more loving to the family, more friendly, more open, more vigilant, more prepared and equipped than when we were caught in the previous lockdowns. The difficult times brought opportunities to become more creative, innovative, collaborative, resourceful, and versatile, being able to adapt and rise from the challenges. It is here that new talents were discovered and honed. We now have teacher broadcasters, module writers, script writers, more ICT experts, media powerhouse, artists in the different fields of art, and multi-talented teachers and learners. It is here that we have developed educational innovations on how to reach every learner wherever they are, how to deliver instruction through various means, how to develop talents and skills of learners continually, how to care for the needy, how to develop strong connection to God and to others, and a lot more, all towards strengthening quality and building a better normal for all of us. To our dear graduates and completers, continue to be strong, courageous, and resilient. Follow your dreams. Make your dreams come true. No amount of pandemic can hinder your success. God bless you in the pursuit of your career and in your quest for better quality of life through quality education. There is indeed a radiant ray of hope for an upcoming new and better way of life through a better normal educational landscape.
Magandang araw Calomboyan Elementary School. Mga minamahal kong mag-aaral. mga magulang, mga guro, lalo na sa ating principal, Madam Melinda. Sa gitna po ng pandemya na dinaranas nating lahat, sa paglabas natin ng ating bahay, andyan na ang takot, baka may makasalamuhat tayong may dalang virus. Pero andyan pa rin ang ating mga guro para gampanan ang kanilang tungkulin sa ating mga mag-aral. Andyan ang ating mga magulang na naglalakad sa kalsada para kunin ang kanilang module ng kanilang mga anak, para lang ipagpatuloy ang pag-aaral. Sa kabila ng agam-agam, baka may COVID. Pero ngayon, graduation na ng ating mga anak. Nilabanan natin ang takot para ipagpatuloy ang buhay. Muli, binabati ko kayong lahat. Happy graduation!
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Secretary of the Department of Education, Dr. Leonor Magtales Briones, and by the strong recommendation of your principal that you have successfully completed all the requirements prescribed under the K-12 curriculum of the department, I now accept and confirm you as graduates for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
Our Barangay Council, headed by Barangay Chairwoman Elvira Posada Zacarias, the PTE officers under the leadership of Mr. Sherwin Harvillo, our motherly and dynamic PSDS, Dr. Josephine I. Rosario, the workaholic, supportive, and ever-dearest principal, Mrs. Melinda L. Rabi, the teaching staff, friends, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Before we close this graduation ceremony, I'd like to take this opportunity to say, on behalf of the staff and administration of Calomboyan Elementary School, congratulations both of the graduates and the family and friends who have helped us arrive at this moment. Our graduates, it is clearly seen your outstanding achievements and its well-deserved pride, though that's not merely the end of awarding certificates and diplomas and medals and be followed by hanging on your wall just for many people to admire it. So exactly what this day means is not the highlights of great applause for such token received, but rather accentuating the individuality on how far you set your limits. Just think about all that brought us here. All the trials and misfortunes, too great to recall. All the nights of answering the modules, all the grades, all the experiences during this pandemic, all the stress, all the efforts, all the insights, all of it. It all comes together here. In this ceremony, moreover, as we have observed some things change, as we witness your defying fruitful journey come to end this day, another door awaits you with lots of opportunities, chances, challenges, and pursuits. There comes a time that you will apply the information, knowledge, and wisdom you gained, and that time is now. As you leave the gates of your alma mater, kindly embody the ideals that we implanted and possess the visions of holding the light of future and show the world your individuality with gratification. Nevertheless, adversities are not an exception to the rule of having success. Sure, you will face predicaments, but despite of that, don't forget to hold on character that is very crucial. That will be your reflection for tomorrow on how you will build a strong foundation in your family, peers, community, and even yourself. As I end my closing remarks, a noteworthy quotation from famous philosopher Confucius: "Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall." As the end of academic 2020-2021, once again, good day and congratulations. To the people behind this event, thank you for the job well done. Mabuhay!